Welcome to Nerds at Lunch. I wanted to do Star Wars, but circumstances have made that a little impossible. Hopefully next week, we'll try to be on top of this for hour and one.
Pat has morals. He doesn't want to just download it from online.
He lives in a city. I don't know why he can't just move out here where movie theaters are plentiful, but
They roam wild and free. They come right up to you and eat from your hand.
it's true. I have so many in my yard right now. My dog wakes me up every morning. Oh wait, no, that's deer. That's deer, not movie theaters. We're confusing them again, Mark.
We're going to put a red X on what is a deer, and then not a red X
They
on
look so similar, and they both have corn everywhere.
Look, one overcharges you for matinee,
Yes.
and one jumps in front of your car.
Movie theaters, always hitting them. So, had not planned on doing a New Year's retrospective. I sort of think of the year shows are kind of cheesy. But I thought, since there's only two of us, we could probably mine some good discussion if we went back and forth and did just three things from this year that we thought were pretty neat.
Okay.
So I will start. So I'm not going to do a game first. I have one game in mind. I think you probably have a good idea of what that is.
Yokai Watch.
Yes, of course. No, but I am going to go with, what is it, Back to the Future Day. It's pretty awesome. Got a lot of good content out of it. Marty and Doc stuff, cool merch. You got that Pepsi bottle.
No, I did not.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh, that sucks.
I was not one of the 13,000.
Didn't they do a second wave?
First wave was just 6,500. And there's like 100 bottles on one person's eBay page that works for Pepsi. So, yeah. That's the sour point of Back to the Future Day for me. But I agree that it was pretty neat seeing them on Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah, that was it got a little political there, but otherwise it was a nice little spot.
And if they would have had him on Fallon just would have been laughing too much.
I think Fallon would have had a hilarious sketch. He's really good about that.
Nah, he would have just been laughing at his tripping over his own lines.
Well, yeah, he would have replaced Marty in whatever he was doing. But it still would have been funny.
I mean, I wish our place had gotten that USA Today. We sell the damn thing, but we didn't get it. That would have been a nice piece.
It would have been nice. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I would have wanted. But they decided to just do a limited run. What are you going to do?
They had how many years to prepare for this?
Well, we had so many fakes. Every year somebody would say, oh, it's Back to the Future Day. Just watch the movie.
Right?
And now it's gone.
We have to hope that time is a circle. Nope, straight line.
It's funny, Fry was completely wrong about that.
The ironing is delicious.
Yes. Too bad Futurama was last year. I was going to say the season finale, but oh well. Series finale, I should say, but we might do a Futurama episode in the future. Irony. So what do you got, Mark?
Let's see. I could easily fill all three with parts of the main topic, so I'll just kick it up to a main topic being one. I'm going to say what was neat about this year, it was a year of some pretty good Kickstarters that were introduced to us all. For example, we got the ukulele, the Banjo-Kazooie spiritual successor.
That's true.
Which made a crap ton of money.
Yeah, and then Sony fucked it over with Shenmue.
Exactly. Well, Shenmue wasn't on my list because I don't care about that one, but yeah, that ukulele got their money so fast, and they were completely transparent with where the money is going and such. And Platonic are just really, really cool guys. You can tell they are the core of Rare that is missing from them right now.
Oh, clearly.
And hearing Grant Kirkhope doing the theme, playing a banjo and a kazoo at the same time. And him and David Wise are going to crank out amazing.
Oh yeah, that's going to be an amazing soundtrack. I can't wait.
My only regret maybe wasn't kicking enough to get the Retro 64 edition, but I gave a lot to it anyway.
Yeah.
Another good Kickstarter that was great this year was Bloodstained, the Pennsylvania spiritual successor.
By the time it comes out, the Wii U might not exist anymore, but hey, at least it's also coming to the Wii U.
They'll probably give us an option to switch over to NX.
I would assume.
Ton of money there. It took a lot of money to get it up to the Nintendo platform, so the fact that it hit was amazing. And don't tell me that was Steve.
No, that was my phone telling me to sync to Facebook.
Yeah. So that's promising. They haven't updated in a bit, but they're working. Duh. What else did we get? We got Indivisible. That was on Indiegogo. That's from the Skullgirls people. That's basically the RPG with all the indie characters, with all the guest stars of, Juan from Guacamelee, Shovel, Shantae, Hyper Light Drifter. All those guys are being in there, so since they can't get into Smash Brothers, they'll be in that game. And that met its funding. And I guess the last big Kickstarter has to be the Mystery Science Theater 3000 revival one. It smashed Veronica Mars's record as the most funded movie/TV project, reaching a bit more than $6 million, so that gives us 14 brand new episodes, and thanks to today's update from the project, they are going to begin production on January 4th. So, yeah, they've got a lot of talent behind this revival.
Oh yeah, it's got a lot of A-listers.
Yep.
Even some Patton Oswalt and then Rebecca Sugar and Penn Ward are going to do art for it.
Yep. Art and help writing, too.
The rumors are going to use modern movies.
I'm not sure. They've picked out the list already, though. And evidently they have to approach Shout Factory to get these rights, so odds are they're old ones again. We'll
Could
see.
be Power Rangers.
Oh, God.
They could have the Power Rangers movie. Both of them.
There were just two? It and Turbo, right?
2 in America, yeah.
Ah, okay.
See, this is why we need Steve. Well, actually, there were 14 in the Heisei era. But
God. And we also got Mark Hamill, who's going to go in there, and clearly he's going to do more work for this show than he did for Star Wars Ep7.
I think that's a safe assumption.
Yeah. Hey, pal, that's my face next to the pepper steak, and don't you forget it.
Are you sure Nathan Manhattan had a lightsaber?
This is totally out of character.
No. Are you sure Tom Servo had a lightsaber?
So I'm very excited for the revival. Hopefully this was able to catch the attention of some network exec being like, that's $6 million.
The problem with it being on a network is then they're going to be limited in the movies they can do.
When they went to sci-fi, they were kind of pressurized into picking a bunch of sci-fi movies. Who knows if they'd want to do business again with Comedy Central.
If they do the Comedy Central, they'll be stuck with Turner, I believe. And then, I don't know.
They might just have to be like Netflix or Hulu or something. I don't know, but that stuff going on behind the scenes. It's pretty clear that probably Joel's up to talking to a lot of people, especially since the project was a much, much bigger success than they expected. Their highest stretch goal, I think, was only at like 5 mil, and they went past that. So it was funny. In their last couple hours, they had the telethon that got codenamed Hellathon because of all the technical hiccups, and people, this is so freaking meta. But they had fun with it. I think they're gonna poke fun at their own telethon at one point. So
that's good. I'm not a huge fan. As you know, I like to make fun of movies by myself with a small group of friends.
What?
in the theater.
Are two of them robots?
That might be a robot.
Is that Darth Vader? I think that's Darth Vader.
Oh, man. If Crosscut ever comes on, that'll be his only show. But I do hope this works out for everyone who is a fan. I happen to date somebody who is a fan, so I must give my full unencumbered support.
Damn straight you do.
Yes. By the way, I don't date Mark. I want to make that clear to the viewers.
Not anymore.
Not after Tuesday. You know what you did? No. Okay. My number 2, I had it for a second. I'm going to edit most of this in post. We didn't write these down. We're just going off the top of our head.
Mike and Molly being canceled.
Oh, yes, definitely. No. That's just an added bonus. You know what? I'm going to say Lego being really awesome again. Just, there's been a ton of Lego sets that I should mention, as a kid, I didn't really have Legos.
You had Duplo, didn't you?
Oh, I had Ninja Turtles mostly. That was where the bulk of my toy buying funds went.
Ah.
I was always fascinated by Lego, but I honestly, in retrospect, I don't think with 3 brothers it would have ended well. But it was a market year for Legos. All sorts of cool sets came out because of the Dimensions game. We got a bunch of Simpsons Legos. We got Back to the Future, Ghostbusters. The Ghostbusters Firehouse will be out in February, I believe.
Nice.
And it's pretty neat looking. You can buy the Ecto one now. It comes with all 4 guys. The Firehouse comes with Slimer, the Librarian Ghost,
Oh, okay.
and another set of Ghostbusters with, I think, their cartoon costumes. So that's pretty.
Oh, nice. Wasn't the cartoon the library ghost the Gray Lady?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
She has a reversible head. It's pretty neat. The Back to the Future set was a little weak. The DeLorean doesn't look as good as it does in anything. That's a problem with the design, though. If they make more, I'm sure they'll fix it. Actually, the model they use in Dimensions looks a billion times better. I don't know what. But, I mean, past that, it's just been fun to collect these little things again. I'm kind of disappointed the Simpsons only have, I think, 2 buildings right now. Their house, and I want to say Springfield Elementary, but I might be wrong there. I'm hoping
the nuclear power plant. It's powering this very room! News, get off my property.
There's the heart.
In this racing stripe, it looks pretty sharp.
Yes.
And these fins cut down on wind resistance.
He's right.
This is a contest for children. Yeah, and he beat their brains out.
Yes. I would kill. There's not a Frank Grimes minifig I looked.
Oh. That's a what? Come on. Yeah. You gotta do that.
There's a ton of Simpsons characters, but most of them are minifigs, but not Frank Grimes.
There's a lot of Simpsons.
As he liked to be called.
There's a lot of Simpsons characters. Morty. They had an episode where George Bush was their neighbor. Oh yeah, I guess that's pretty. I guess that's right.
They're a national icon.
They're a beloved family.
Rick and Morty. It was not a good year for The Simpsons itself, by the way. That just ended after that episode with Bart. But if we do a Simpsons episode, I'll explain what I mean by that. If not, just the same as The Simpsons ended last month.
Yeah, you were telling me about that when we saw Star
I think it's a movie. The whole thing's a reference to a movie, but I think it works as a series finale. So we'll just pretend it is. No more seasons for me. But let's get back to Lego real fast. Doctor Who Lego. This one is big for me because that means that the show is popular enough that kids might know what it is in America.
I can take or leave Doctor Who, to be honest.
I think I know what season you started on. And my advice to you is to start with Matt Smith, which is much better and much more in line with our sensibilities of sci-fi and humor.
Huh.
Yeah. Trust me. But I didn't buy the TARDIS set yet because apparently Walmart had it, but it was $56. No. It was 110. It's 80. Okay. It was $40 more than MSRP on their website for some reason.
Wow.
So
That about.
I don't know. I had a gift card for $50, so I'm like, oh cool. I only have to pay like $20 out of pocket, and I go on $110 or whatever, and I'm like, oh no.
The price tag's bigger on the inside.
Apparently, it's the normal price on Amazon, so I don't know what the deal is. I'll get it soon, and maybe I'll do a video on opening and such.
What music would you play, or if any?
I don't know. I would probably do Doctor Who music, but it's so loud.
You should do the Street Pass fishing, like when they invite the little anglers. Do.
I mean, the only camera I have is on my laptop, so I don't know exactly. I'd have to buy a webcam or something.
We'll have to take the Kickstarter to get that.
Yeah. Or you could donate. I might do an Amazon wish list for now and see if anyone will actually buy us anything.
Wow. Send firewood.
On that note, if you happen to be an attractive woman and would like to put stuff on our Amazon wish list, I'm willing to lease it out, as long as you let us put our microphones and stuff on there as well.
We'll advertise anything, like the good taste of Charleston Chew.
Or the...
Oh my god, we need money because the new Zelda, the new 3DS is available edition. Nintendo, give us free stuff.
We may do a Nintendo Give Us Free Stuff episode, and I'm going to open up with that voice clip.
We just need to have a Rick and Morty episode, I guess.
I want to do a retrospective on a bunch of shows.
Hmm.
Let's take it aside, because we each only have one left. If you listen to this, and apparently we get a handful of views here and there, and you would like us to do a specific show, I'm more than happy to do a subject as suggested by a listener. I don't know how many people actually listen to this show. We only post on YouTube right now, so I only get people who listen to the end of the video, I assume. Most people don't make it that far. If you do, more power to you. But I'll put a link to our mailbag. We'll take topic suggestions for pretty much anything. No politics, though. We're all staunchly not evil, so that really just kind of lowers the field of discussion.
I voted for Kodos.
Yes. That's why I'll never talk to you again, Mark.
Bye. I've only had one. You've had two.
Oh, that's right.
I'll do mine.
You did 2 Kickstarters, but that's fine because it's the same thing. Yeah. Okay, so
my second one would have to be let's see. Even though I haven't been watching as much as I did when he first premiered, I think Colbert coming back and having the late show. I mean, it's not the same punch as the old show, but he kind of went through withdrawal there for a while. And it's good to see him back, and he's mostly in the character, but there's things you miss, like the word and so on and so forth.
I think he'll slowly phase out of that. He was very, very upfront about that not being part of him, and him wanting to distance himself from it. But we'll see. I think it's just a bad year for it with all the politics stuff coming up.
Yeah.
Kind of has to be that Colbert right now.
Yeah. But yeah, it was just nice to have him back because he was on break for a while thanks to Letterman.
Well, you know what? He deserves it. He's a hard-working guy. And
I have a feeling he did the Rick and Morty episode just because he wanted to do it.
So, he likes doing voice work. He's just a really busy guy, and he never gets a chance. That's why he got replaced on Venture Brothers, but apparently he's back as Dr. Impossible.
Wait, he was in the Venture Brothers?
He was Dr. Impossible.
Wow.
He wasn't in season 3 and 4 because Colbert Show, but he was in the latest special.
I need to definitely go and brush up on that show. I loved him in Harvey Birdman, but I think we all did. How many people watched him?
I think that's honestly what pushed him and got him his own show.
Fantastic. It wasn't Strangers with Candy, I'll tell you that. It's a good show, but
I'm sure everyone has their own opinion on what caused Colbert to evolve.
So what's your number one? You were hinting towards video games.
Obviously, it's the best video game of the year. Barbie Horse Racing Adventure Neo for the cell phone. No. It's Xenoblade. This was a tough one. It could have been Splatoon a month ago. It might have been Mario Maker. But no, Xenoblade has impressed me.
Yay! I'm very happy to hear that.
I love flying around this planet, this beautiful, really well thought out planet that, with my giant robot and my 13-year-old engineering genius and a girl who is obviously an alien, and they just don't want to tell me. I don't care this is a spoiler. It's obvious, damn it. Oh, and the team members you get are so ridiculous. Did you recruit HB yet?
No.
Oh my god.
I'm only up to Lao, man. Yeah, that's how far behind I am.
Chapter 4?
That's chapter 4.
You can go find HB. He's a normal mission. That's why you haven't been able to recruit him.
I got stuck doing that repair job mission forever. I was
yeah, because you thought I should say I'm not hungry yet.
Yeah, I kind of didn't say that. So I had to go running to Oblivia to get those things, and I had to install those data probes and level up my mechanical fields. So, couple levels up later, and okay, we're good to go.
I'm about to start chapter 10. I've decided to just take a break and level up my characters, all of them, that I can get right now. Do all the heart-to-hearts and affinity missions and stuff.
Did you have to fight the Telethia yet?
No, that is an endgame mission.
Okay.
And
I heard about that.
There's a global nemesis, but it'll bump you. That's an online boss, and it'll bump your level up to 35. But if you don't have a skill yet, don't bother.
Yeah.
I haven't tried the second one that just came up, Yadrillith 0 or something. I don't have a level 60 skill, so.
I think that's named after the super boss from the first game, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. All you get are tickets for beating these guys, but tickets can be used to buy enemy parts, which
yes.
can craft awesome things.
I intend to play more of it. It's just free time, and plus I need to have it on the TV. I can't play just gamepad.
Oh yeah, don't waste your time playing gamepad with this. It will destroy your eyes. And you have to switch back to TV to use the fast teleport. There's a lot of problems with gamepad play.
Yeah, so that was a problem. That was not a problem in the original game. That was a part of the main menu.
Do yourself a favor though. Make yourself a prospector, and collect your division reward every day. My advice is do the salvage tickets, because the more you have, the less you have to pay for skill issues as the game goes on. Mm-hmm. I have 7 right now, but
that was nice how they gave us those character missions. I forget who they were exactly. They gave them to us automatically. Yeah. Versus Japan.
That's HB. There's actually a bunch of them.
Yeah.
HB is the funniest, but there's a racist Buddhist monk, Dante from Devil May Cry.
Woo! Nice.
A girl who wants to have sex with skulls. A second girl.
Okay.
2 brothers. One is hard drinking. One is Bender, and one is Justin Bieber. I'm not kidding.
You know, Bender, the lovable rascal.
Your first mission with him is to drink him under the table and then go out and kill things. It's pretty funny.
What?
You drink all night. That is the impression of the game, and then you go out and complete a mission with him.
That's amazing. Beat the stuffing out of missions you'd have in the first game.
Yes. It helps that these are supposed to be people from a semi-contemporary America. So they act like you would expect those people to act in their civilian life. They're just on an alien planet. I didn't get Nagi yet. Apparently he's one of the recruitable characters. But
Yeah, he is.
I'm hoping soon.
I think they got the guide somewhere else.
There's some minor issues. I don't like grinding affinity. You need to play with Gwyn in Arena a couple times. Neither of those two seem very interesting to me.
Yeah.
Apparently if you do Gwyn, you get to get a pet, though.
Ah.
So I'm working on that.
And Irina, I think, she is voiced by, I forget what her voice actress is, but she's also Lady Satsuki from Kill la Kill. First thing I heard when she talked. Like, hey, I recognize these voices.
She's just really bad at fighting. That's the problem. Once you can get them in skells, it's irrelevant, because then they can just kill.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, their classes don't matter, because skells just blow everything up.
Yeah. Just fly along, that innocent little dinosaur that was drinking from the pond.
Oh, no. That thing will beat the shit out of you.
Especially when you cut its head off to find out the other head.
Yeah. Do not underestimate those things. Do not fight them.
Do you think that they're going to keep most of the voice talent that went into this game to work on Shin Megami Tensei Sharp Fire Emblem?
I don't know. That depends on who does it. 8-4 Play localized this. I think SMT is probably going to get localized by Treehouse.
Mm-hmm.
So that could go either way.
I mean, they got so many. Like, there's quite a few speaking roles in that game because I've been watching some clips, courtesy of Game Explain, and a live.
It's a very talky game.
It's very talky, and unfortunately, Japan's not buying.
I think Steve was the only one who knew all the voice actors. I was talking to him. He's like, "Oh yeah, those are really famous people." I'm like, "Oh, well, we didn't know that." He's like, "Oh, okay."
And I'm wondering how that game's going to sell here.
We'll see.
Too many people are branding it as Animu and stuff like that, but you know.
I got news for them. That's what Fire Emblem is. How dare they add things like relationships to Fire Emblem?
Yeah.
Okay. And so that's it for me. What's your last one, Marcus?
Wow. Let's see now. Guess I'll go with, on a video game topic of sorts, I guess I'll give a good thing, Nintendo's DLC, I guess, this year was pretty good, in my opinion. I mean, in the past, you had duds like the new Super Mario Bros. 2 DLC. That was pretty bad. But, with Splatoon, you've gotten free update after free update after free update.
And then Smash Brothers has been just knocking it out of the park.
Oh, yeah. I don't think Mario Golf was this year. It was last year.
Yeah, it was, but I think it's fair enough. I know some of it concluded this year, so
yeah, and Mario Kart, I think, as well.
Mario Kart, no. I think its last one was in August of 15 or 14.
Oh, Hyrule Warriors, though.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a pretty good DLC venture there.
And we're getting more.
Yeah.
Petra, King of Red Lions.
Oh yeah.
Skull Kid.
Blankle.
Yeah.
Bruce? Never Bruce.
Never Bruce. I should clarify, I don't hate Winkle, I just don't care.
Some of the Smash pricing could be a little better, like on certain things. Like the bundle only works out a little cheaper. People are expecting a drastic difference. But if you just want characters, I mean, getting Bayonetta for only like $5, that's not bad at all. Considering how powerful she's going to be.
Considering her actual game just skyrocketed in price.
Yes, it did.
Get it on the eShop if you can, people. It's still the same price.
Yep.
I think you still get one with it.
Yeah, you can still get one. And I think it gives you the cheaper. I think you can download.
Yeah, it's $50 for both. $60 for both, I think. Or it works out to like you pay a penny for one of the games.
I just don't have enough. And, I would also consider Shovel Knight then, technically, in there.
Yeah, because
it's not Nintendo exclusive, but, Plague of Shadows was fantastic.
Technically, we're not Nintendo exclusive. It's just Pat's the only one of us with multiple consoles right now.
And for now, I'd like to change that as soon as I'm comfy with a system that's going to get me Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh, if you get a PS4, I'm getting an Xbox One, so then we'll be covered.
Be the Trinity.
2018, when all their games come out, we'll be there to cover them.
Nomura, please release this game before we die.
Episode 1, that's their new thing.
And also to tie in with DLC, I guess Amiibo to an extent. Like, Nintendo's been improving the Amiibo situation. It's still a little rough here and there. Like, a good case of here and there-isms. Shovel Knight went up on Best Buy and Amazon, like, for a couple times, and they've been down. They haven't come back up since. And Yacht Club said that there shouldn't be issues in this country about them. I mean, granted, this is just a first wave, but
we'll see. They're going to keep making more. They have no incentive to stop.
Yeah, Lucas and the Animal Crossing Wave 2 are available to pre-order from Best Buy. You gotta get them shipped to store, but there you go. There's still some Amiibo that do need reprinting, like Robin and Lucina. And ideally, since we're not seeing Amiibo until March from Smash, that's a great chance to reprint some people.
I guarantee, because they work with Awakening, we're going to get a huge Fire Emblem reprint around the time it comes out.
Well, Marth has dramatically gone down in value now. I mean, granted, original Crappy Eyes version is more expensive, but Morth or Mirth. I'm wondering if they're going to bother to patch Roy and Corrin into Codename Steam, or they're just going to pretend that game didn't exist.
I feel bad for Codename Steam, because Splatoon sort of stole its thunder.
And Codename Steam technically got DLC with that, the demanded for patch to speed up turns.
Yeah.
And ultimately, I just had to put Codename Steam down because I just did not like the level I got stuck in. I hated that one. It's the one where you get Queequeg, and they have those Watcher eyes, and you can't permanently destroy the eyes when you attack them. They just back up. But if they still see you, you're still screwed. It
was a noble effort. I like the world and the idea behind it. I don't know if I like the actual game.
Yeah, if it actually would have been a Fire Emblem game, like with just these literary characters, then
yeah, I think that would have been more interesting.
Yeah.
I don't blame Intelligence Systems for wanting to do something different, but
yeah, it's just there were some camera issues.
Yeah, it was such a waste of an inventive setting.
Plus, the Abe fights they look cool, but they aren't.
Well, these are the people that made oh no, that was Alpha Dream. I was going to say, but
what, Advance Wars?
No, I was going to say they made those goddamn giant fights in Dream Team.
Oh.
But it wasn't them, so. Maybe.
I haven't heard much out of Japan or Europe, unfortunately.
I think most reviewers are really lukewarm on it. But I think if you're a fan of either series, you'll probably pick it up. I think this is it for them, though. I don't think we're going to see either of those franchises again.
Maybe not for a bit. Maybe they'll take a 5 years.
They need to take a break on the Mario and Luigi, at the very least.
Yeah.
All know what they need to do for Paper Mario.
Sticker Star 2.
Yes, exactly.
No, I got you. Port Thousand Year Door.
I don't even need a port. I want them to just take the concept they had, make another game, but don't change the combat. If Super Paper Mario had turn-based combat, but your partners were Bowser, Peach, and Luigi, that would have been fantastic. Those dumb hammers, or pixels, or whatever.
Yeah, they need to get on with, like, the next time they do a Paper Mario, like, to do Paper Mario Amiibo. Like, the paperized versions of that and stuff would be amazing. Plus, I'm surprised with how much they've shoehorned her in, as it were, into things. Like, where's Paper Rosalina?
Well, that could be where they go next.
Paper Galaxy.
I mean, all these star councils have to be somewhere. Paper Galaxy would be interesting.
I think Nintendo, they heard the backlash with the Amiibo situation earlier on in the year. It was pretty rough. I mean, I imported like Wave 5 because that was ridiculous. Because it was so big.
Well, I think they underestimated how bad scalpers are here.
Yeah. Most of them are turning tail, I think.
Yeah.
They're still holding on to those ones. Like,
I think they've moved on to Star Wars from this part.
Yeah. Trying to snatch up BB-8s and crossblade sabers and stuff.
I really want to get that BB-8.
What's that?
I want to get the $150 BB-8, but I'm pretty sure my dog will eat it.
So, I mean, Smash Brothers, they're looking at the rearview mirror of their series, so it's time to start preparing for another one. It's got to be Star Fox and Zelda. So,
actually, once Bayonetta comes out, I think we're going to do an episode on Smash Brothers and see what's next for the series. Unless they announce something in the space between those releases.
So many people are saying that we're still going to get Wolf somehow.
I think so. It's not a big loss to me. I mean, I liked his taunts. That was about it.
If we can figure out how to do, like, commentaries, like, I know it's just the first game, but doing a commentary over Bloody Fates would be nice. Because it's actually a pretty good adaptation of the game.
Well, I mean, that's something we'll have to talk about after the show. But I have a few ideas about that. But it involves us getting together, and our schedules are so weird that I don't know that it's possible. But maybe someday.
Yep. So DLC. I mean, we need to get that. We need to get that My Nintendo thing going over here in North America.
They're probably waiting for the new year to announce that. They don't want to confuse people.
Yep. Get our things up and running. We'll hear about the NX at E3. Yeah. But yeah, Nintendo's future is another time.
So I think that wraps it up. Sorry this was a more low-key episode, everyone, but next week, hopefully...
We'll be more Odin.
We'll definitely, hopefully, have some Star Wars next week. If not, I don't know.
Han shoots first.
If Pat hasn't seen it by that point, it'll just be us, and he'll have to live with it. So, we will see you...
Only 3 or 4 weeks after it's been in theaters.
Yeah. We're timely.
And yet the novelization of the movie is an embargoed title for the 5th of January.
That's weird.
That is stupid.
Apparently has stuff in it that's was cut from the original draft of the movie.
Yeah, like a certain cameo from a certain character. And that one guy that's on this front of this makeup magazine, or one of the toys, like that Captain Fuzo or whatever.
Captain Phasma?
No, not Phasma.
Oh.
Commandant, it's like Fuzo or something. It's weird. It looks like he's wearing like a little... you can barely see his eyes, like a dome-ish head and stuff. Oh, yeah, he's not in the final movie.
Okay. Listen, well, my dog is... You heard that. My dog is getting antsy, everyone.
She's telling us to cut it short.
Well, this has been a short episode. So, I'm going to take care of her. I want to thank everyone for listening. And we will see you all next week with either Star Wars or something else. Who knows? Maybe we'll go to February at this point.
Yeah.
Okay. Adios.